Good morning. How are you all doing? I hope you all are having a beautiful Friday morning. I just thought I should touch on this topic that I have been seeing a trend on social media about how most women in marriages are unhappy in their marriages, how their husbands are cheating and men are cheat and all of that. But I just want to tell you guys that I don't know what world you guys live in. Yeah, some woman is out there who is unhappy in her marriage. But did she walk to you and tell you, or are you just guessing that she's not happy in her marriage? Have you caught the husband cheating and she complained to you that she's not happy in her marriage? You know, what I believe in is that people should talk about their lived experiences. If you have had unsuccessful relationships, then you're talking from the point of view of an unsuccessful relationship expert. But there are some women out there who are married and have been married and are happily married and have very faithful men. So young ladies, let this social media personnel not scare you into doing what is good. I am a happily married woman and I love being married, and nobody can tell me that it is not a good thing to be married or that most women are unhappy in their marriages, because I have friends that are married that are very happy, and I know they're happy because I know that they are happy because I can see, I can tell, and we talk. So most people who give advice about, oh, women are taking too much in their marriages, they are told because they don't want to be single. No, 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 no. Before any woman got married, they were single. And they took care of their business while they were single, and then they got married. And now they are trying to make their marriage work, because that is what, before you get married, it's what you want. No one gets married if they don't want to get married, unless you're crazy. Because I got married because I wanted to get married. And so when I'm in this thing, and I got in for better or for worse, in sickness and in health. A lot of women forget about that part that you say for better or for worse. But for better or for worse doesn't mean if a man is abusing you or a woman is abusing you, then you stay in the relationship. If there's abuse, then you need to get out, because that is not healthy for you. But please, let's not be discouraging people about marriage, because it is not all bad about marriage. Marriage is good. It is a good thing. And I am for it. And no person is going to make me and discourage me from an institution that I think is good, it's healthy, it is holy. So if you have your opinion about people's marriages, and the fun part of it all is that it's people who have had failed marriages that come and talk about marriages being bad. You know, you're not talking about everybody's marriage. You're talking about your lived experience. You failed in your marriage. So talk about your experience. Don't come and be telling young girls out there that all men cheat. No, not all men cheat. There are men out there who do not cheat. And there are women out there who cheat while they are married. So it's not all about the men. In a relationship, it is compromise. You have to work it out. You're getting for better or for worse. If there's poverty, you hang in there. If there's riches, you guys enjoy. But let me tell you, not all marriages are bad. And let no one convince you that women who are married are just hanging in there because they don't want to be single. No. People who are in their marriages, it's because they want to be there. They are happy with their situation that they are in. And if the situation is uncomfortable, they're going to get out. No one wants to be in torment and in pain. So if you see a woman in a relationship and you are there judging, thinking she's not happy, did she come up to you and tell you that I am unhappy in my marriage? If she does, then you can advise her that, hey, if you're not happy, get out of this. But if she has not complained, why are you worried about her situation? But anyway, marriage is a good thing. It is a good institution. I am for it, and I will encourage anyone that is in love and that is ready to get married, to get into it full swing and enjoy your relationship. The one advice I will give you is, before you get into marriage, you need to be sure that the person you're getting married to is the right person for you. Don't go for the money and not think about the other things, because before you know it, the money is not going to be as interesting as you sitting in the house with your husband and don't have anything to talk about. So before you go into marriage, you have to evaluate it. You have to evaluate if this man you're compatible with this man. You have to evaluate if you can live in the house with this man for months and months and years and years and years and not be bored. But marriage is a good thing. I am for it. I am married and I am happily married. And no one can tell me otherwise, that marriage is not a good thing, unless you can prove me wrong, because I am in a good situation. I'm in a good thing, and no one can tell me otherwise. So my young girls out there, if you're in a relationship that you love the guy, you understand each other, he loves you and you love him back, and you understand each other, and he proposes to marry you, go for it. They say love is a beautiful thing. Marriage in love is an even more beautiful thing. I can vouch for my relationship because I'm in a very good thing. So don't let another person out there sit and judge your relationship and try to convince you to be in the situation that they are in. No. Follow your heart. Seek advice from people who have successful relationships. Even some people who are divorced will give you very good advice about marriage, because they've been there, done that. But that doesn't mean because they are divorced, marriage was bad. It was just their situation that was not a good situation. But marriage is not a bad thing. So you take this to the bank and to church and to everywhere else. Let no one tell you that most women in their marriages are unhappy. That is a big, fat lie. Because if someone is not happy in a relationship, they will not be there. You'll have a beautiful Friday.